Hey, 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 it's Kari Caldwell. Come on in. I'm checking my Facebook page to see if I'm on. Hello. Today is Maker Monday, and we are going to create something with ink, gel stains. Hello. We're going to create with my gel stamps and some size, and I'm going to use some furniture cleaner, and I'm also going to use some gold leafing today. I got a heart already. Who's that? So anyway, what I'm doing today is, I'm a decorative painter. If you don't know me, I'm Kari Caldwell, and I do decorative painting, and my jobs are pretty big and I get really exhausted, but it's pouring rain in San Diego and I have all my laundry done and everything, and I still want to craft something, so I'm in my office and I'm going to make pretty little things and I'm going to share them with you. And then this just gives me something to do without like killing myself, like I do normally all the time at work. Hey Renee, today I'm playing with our gel stamps, and I was messing around with them yesterday, and I really like how I was seeing the stamps, and I wanted to start playing with it, so I have some tricks and tips for you. So these are little plates. I bought a set of 4, and I liked them because they have the really pretty edging there. So I thought that was kind of cute. And why am I making these? I have like, it could be a gift right now. I could pack these all up and be some gifts, or I could sell them, or I could just craft because it's raining out and I got my little heater here and I'm gonna craft something. So I'm gonna go over all the steps with you. Like I said, you just need a few products, and they're all from a maker studio, because now I'm repping a maker studio. So anybody wants to become a teacher with me, I'll mentor you, or just buy products, or just watch these videos, because what the heck, I binge watch on Netflix all the time. All these kind of shows. So what's my latest binge? It was Tidying Up with Marie Kondo or whatever, and I see everybody out there like, oh my god, I watched that Netflix show. I did everything right after I watched on that. So maybe you could binge watch on some of this stuff. So share it with anybody that you think might want to craft something, and I'm going to just go over everything. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to see, so if I look that way, it's because my computer is on too. Hi Rosie, and I'm going to get ready and we're going to go over everything that we're going to do. So first, you need product. And we have these really cool gel stamps, and they actually come on a whole sheet, but I've cut mine all up. And you pull off this release paper on the top here. It's really heavy duty plastic, and then they're the little gel stains. I don't know why I have another project I'm doing with the gel stains, so that's why I keep thinking of these are gel stamps, and we're going to paint on it, and we're going to smash it down on the plate and make our pretty little things with it. Okay, so I'm going to turn you guys down, and there's all the goodies. All right, so we're going to go over what we do. I already got one set up for us because it takes a little while for the size. I don't know if you can catch the glare. You can kind of, yeah, there it is. Bam. So you can see there's the glue. On this one, I went ahead and I did the 2 crowns. So I have these 2 crowns that I did on there. And then I've already done it. I've already sized those up. And so I'm going to tell you how to do the whole thing here. So this one, I'm going to do these because they kind of look like wings to me. I gotta remember the camera's over here. So these kind of look like wings. So I'm going to do a set of 3 on here. But I'm just going to go over with you all the little idiosyncrasies that happened to me when I was monkeying around with it and playing. So first of all, you're going to get more of a distressed finish, which I like, because I also did a little trip down to I don't know, TJ Maxx or something yesterday, and I can't even, those places give me high anxiety. But everything's printed, everything's stamped, everything has words on it. It is pretty popular, and I'm not saying go with what's popular, but to me this feels so much more fun because it's a little bit more organic, you know. And I just like storing things, like even if I just wanted to put my oils on a tray like this, because you know that tidying up, she always has little containers for things. So it's just something to catch all. So that's why I like it. Or it could be a gift, even just putting your tape on there. Like, it makes the tape so much more exciting, you know? So that's why I'm making them. And plus, once I have a little collection of them made, they make a really cute gift. So let's go over all the things that we're gonna do. So first, it's really good to use our furniture cleaner because, for one, it's just good to have in your DIY pantry. And this stuff is pretty cool because there will be a few more projects that I'll be showing you that I use this too. So I already have some on a rag. What I normally do is just take a rag and I open this up. It's got a little tab that you gotta pass by the little plastic thing. So you open it up, just pour a little on. This already has enough on it. And I'm just gonna clean this plate and take my sticker off. I could have taken the sticker off before, but I forgot. Okay, so I'm gonna get that sticker off and then I'm gonna just wipe it down. I'm smelling it so I can see where my spot, yeah, there it is. So I'm gonna clean that off, scrape the little sticker. And why I like this is because it gets kind of like I think when they make things like this, they shoot them through some sort of like jet thing that puts like a film on it so they can stay all pretty at the store. I'm just kind of assuming that. So I'm just getting like what we call like surfactants on. I have to say it like how I like that. So now it's all clean. Okay. And what you do next is get all the sticker stuff off of your hands. I'm going to set this one to the side. And so I decided to use this guy. I'm going to do 3 repeats of it. And if I'm doing my repeats and I mess up, I have a technique to get rid of that for us too. So you just want to use your size. And this is the size we have. It's 2 ounces, but it goes a long ways. And then I'm using a foam brush. Ooh, I gotta figure out what. So just this little foam brush, super easy. And I like to dip it in my size. And then I always like something to offload it on. So I just kind of smash it back and forth like that. It does a couple of things. It sort of releases all the little bubbles because you kind of get little bubbles in your size. And those will show up on your surface, but that's cool. I mean, don't make it complicated because this is just for fun. So then I'm just going to brush across. All it does is it sticks on the high parts of the gel stamp. But I kind of like to smash my brush a little, get that size on there, and I feel like I have a pretty good coating on it. And then you just, when you get your stamps, they come on a whole sheet, and I just cut them to the size I want. Now this is where you have to be a little like not really talky and kind of in the zone because you're gonna smash it on. And when you put it on here, your natural instinct is going to want to really push because you kind of do need to push to get the size on there. But sometimes when you push, it kind of shakes the stamp, so it wiggles. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it down. I'm holding it like on the edges, and then I'm going to use these 2 fingers to kind of put it down, and then I'm going to gently tap it on there. So I'm going to put it down. Ooh, this one was good. And you know what? And now I'm just putting pressure with my fingers so I know I'm getting a nice stamp of the size. And then I lift it up. Ooh, that one was like perfect because I've been doing a couple of them. So now let me see if I can catch that angle where you can see it. I'm trying to get the light to hit it. There it is. Okay, see how you can see the size on there? Now, I'm going to do 2 more repeats, and maybe it's going to be brilliant. I'm not going to mess up. Because a couple of them, I knew I didn't get the size. I didn't smash it down hard enough, so I could see that I missed the design enough to bug me. So I just wiped it with a wipe, any kind of wipe, baby wipe, Clorox wipe, and then got it off and redid it. So I'm going to come back to my same damp, and then I'm just going to put some more size on it because I want to do 3 repeats. So I'm just brushing it so I know I have enough on there to make an impression. So here I go for number 2. Boom. So the other 2 that I did yesterday, I kind of cheated and I didn't use our cleaner, and it was a lot slippier. So that my surface slipped a lot more. So now I'm going to lift this one up. Ooh, that turned out pretty good too. Okay, so now I have 2. Trying to catch that light again. Anyway, there's 2 of them on here. They're going to be the surprise. Now I'm going for the 3rd one. I just thought that it was really pretty to have these repeats. So remember, I'm working off of my little piece of cardboard, and I'm just kind of gathering up some of the size and then conditioning my brush is what I call it. I'm going to put some more on. So it's really coming down. The rain's really coming down right now. It's kind of fun. All right, I'm going to smash another one right down here. So I didn't measure anything, and I'm just eyeballing it because, like I said, I like it if it has a little bit more painterly look, then that's really like from a factory. Okay, so now I have 3 repeats on there. So when you're working on, this one has a big bubble on it. I'm just going to go with it. Oh, there they are. So when you're working on a porcelain or something like this, it takes a little bit longer for that size to set up, unlike if you were working on something like paper. That's pretty absorbent. I didn't do this, but this is really pretty. So this is a little notebook, and that's all gold leafing. So if I was working on paper, my size would dry up a little bit nicer. It's drying up nice. It would just dry up a little bit faster. I also used it on this shell. I just put some size, and I copper leaf the inside of that shell. So these I did with the copper yesterday, and see how the leaf, he has a little bit of distressing in there. I like him, the little bumblebee. So this is what he looks like. I did that, and then this one that I did yesterday. Oh, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. So this one I kind of layered up too. So this one is this stamp, and then I added this guy in there. So you can layer it. Like I was playing around with it. You know, I'm waiting for this to dry. So that's why we're talking. But I had these, and I thought this would be cute as like a little growing trees on there. I mean, we have the like laurel leaf type of thing. So the stamps come with a lot of variations, so you might want to pick up some of our gel stamps. Oh, back to this. So here's the wings that I just did. I call them wings. They're more like leaves. I'm just going to take my wipe right now until I can get to some warm water, and I'm going to wipe off all of that size, and then I want to make sure I wash this with soap and water, because this size really adheres and it's pretty sticky. So so for the sake of convenience, I'm washing it this way for now. And then you always want to make sure that you don't have any size on your fingertips, because the size will stick to your fingertips, and then you're trying to do all these things and you can't. So I'm just going to wipe them off. And then your leafing is going to come in a pack of 25. You can hear the rain. It is pretty relaxing. That's cool. I didn't know the sound was that good. That's cool, Lori. Thank you. So your leafing is we have copper, silver. I think there's a variegated and gold. So I'm going to use gold leafing today. And yesterday I used the copper. So that's really pretty. You can see how pretty the copper is. And I've already done up a couple. So you get 25 sheets, so you can get a lot done. So now here, I've done the crowns. Let's see if I can catch that glare. See, I've got the size of the crowns on here, and I've already done those, and I did that earlier so we could keep moving because it does take a while. And then I had this little, I had to go potty real quick before I jumped on, and I saw this in my bathroom. It has little hearts on it. I actually got it in Morocco it's not very Moroccan, but they said had like $1 left, so find something. So I just grabbed this little guy. But inside of there, let's see if you can catch it. I did a heart. So we'll leaf him up too. So I'm gonna pull out some gold leaf. You guys, I sell the gold leaf on my website, but I have a whole bunch in my studio, so I'm just grabbing a piece from my old, I did restoration on a $130,000 table. Isn't that crazy? $130,000. I had to do all this gold leafing, and they sent it from Italy. So I'm using that stuff, but this is how you're gonna wanna buy it on my website if you're interested in getting your DIY pantry. Heather, I'm in San Diego, and we're having a nice storm today, and so I just I have to do a bunch of spray painting and stuff in my studio, and I really can't, and so I'm just crafting some stuff to keep myself busy and have a little bit of fun. I'm glad you can hear it because it is really pretty. Okay, so your leafing is going to come like this when you get it. It's a packet, and it's all I already got it on my fingers. It's bounded like a book, and in between each tissue is a piece of leaf, and it's very, very delicate. It blows around, and it's kind of fun. It won't hurt anything, but it's super fun. So I'm just going to take a piece of this leaf, and I'm just going to plop it on my surface that I had already sized, and then I'm going to rip a piece off, and I'm going to put it in that little cup that we already did. And meanwhile, we're going to wait for the other plate to dry up. So now what you want to do is take a piece of, you take a sheet off of your, out of your book, and then you're just going to rub it on here. And then this is probably the time I want to just kind of get in there with my finger, because normally you would use the tissue, but since you're working with the stamps, it's a little bit different application, and the porcelain is a little bit, it spreads the glue a little bit more, but that's the beauty of it. Now look at, we're already getting cool design, and then you can see the texture of the application, which I like. How fun already, huh? And just makes a fun little plate. I also, because I've been doing this for a gazillion years, I have these little fuzzies. I don't even know if you can find them anymore. They're stain pads. This one is a little trash, but then I just kind of come in and fuzzy it up and just soften it all down and really kind of burnish it because it helps bring a shine. You're from Texas? Right on. You'll be in Costa Mesa tomorrow. I think we're raining all week up here. You guys, thank you for talking to me. I'm just sitting here playing. Yeah, I think we're having a storm all the way through Thursday. Oh, you guys, it's really nice. Isn't that cute? So if you wanted to like add more things to it, you could, but that's just kind of simple. I don't know if, I mean, crowns are always easy to look at. I think it's really pretty. Okay, so now let's check out how this little guy did too. So now I'm just gonna come in here with my little, oh yeah, that's cute. Bam, I got it first. How cute. I like that now. So this just is in my bathroom, and I just throw whatever ring I have on before I'm taking a shower, or some earrings, and so that just sits there. But this is just a way to dress up, like simple things that you have around your house. You know, I've done wine glasses, you know, it's just super fun. So I thought that was very cute. And then you guys, like if you have like a little craft fairs that you do and stuff, you could go to the thrift store and collect all this white pottery type stuff and just embellish it. And if you got it for $1 and you sell it for 10, you're making some money and you're having fun. Like, what else would I be doing right now? So that's super cute. I don't have anything to set inside of there. And then we have our crowns. So that turned out pretty. And let's see. I have a little blow dryer here. Some of the leafings got on the other little plate that we're waiting for to dry up a little. Like I said, the porcelain is a little harder for the and it's raining, for it to come to tack. And come to tack just means it's sticky. So I'm just gonna put the camera up for a second, and I'm gonna blow dry it just lightly, only just like, I'm just hitting it a little. So I have a little blow dryer down here, but you don't want to blow dry your tabletop because you're gonna blow dry all of your leafing around. So I'm just gonna hit this with a blow dryer, just because I can, and it's not up close and it's not on super hot. And then we're gonna put our leaf on it, okay? So let's see how this looks. So I have all this extra sitting here, and I don't mind if it's broken or wrinkled or what have you. I'll probably pull out a little bit more. You definitely don't want to not have enough of your leafing on there. You want to have enough, so don't be too stingy on yourself. So now you're going to be able to tell, like, I'm going to just kind of smash this down right now because it kind of feels like it's a little wet, like a little too wet, and it will still be okay if I just let it sit like this. But once you start like rolling it around, this probably sat for, I don't know, while I set up my table, and maybe 15 minutes or so, and I don't even think we've been going 15 minutes. So I might have probably just leave it like this for a few minutes unless you all have a question for me. But let's go over the products that you would want to start collecting and what would you need. Ooh, I'm raining gold. So you want to get the furniture cleaner because you can use this in so many ways. It feels like it's a small container visually, but it really goes a long way. Like, you can clean a lot. You can clean your floors with it because I'm going to start showing you you can stencil the floors. You can clean your furniture, you can clean your glassware, you can clean a lot. It's just a nice pretty little can to have in there, and it's just in your little collection of stuff. And then we have the size, which is 2 ounces. This will go a long way, so you don't need to worry about getting a whole bunch of that. And then your leafing. So you really, and then your gel ink, your gel stamps. You guys, I don't know why my mind keeps saying stain. And then you want to pick your colors. So you can pick all of them because the leafing can be used on furniture and stuff, but we have copper, variegated, gold, and silver. I was going to do silver, but it was a little cold out, so I just stuck with the gold. I know that was weird, but it was cold. But with the leafing, you can always, add it to your furniture too, which is really pretty. This is actually like stain and a little bit of Bella's Blush paint that we have with Rescue and Restore, and a little bit of leafing. It's just kind of a pretty look. I just like looking at it. It sits on my bookcase, and it's actually a sample that if my designers see something and they have like the coolest frame ever, and I know this finish would work on it, that's what it would be for. There's only certain pieces that I could do that finish on. So you could do it, you could use the leafing on that. Like I said, you could do it on the shell. You could actually coat an entire piece of molding. You could do the writing on a notebook. I also did it on a clear plate on the back side. Did the size, the leafing, and then I did our Rescue and Restore paint over it. So now I have this. You can use this. You can use it as a catch-all. You could use it to serve cheese and crackers. You just wash it by hand and dry it. Or like, let's just say you have a bunch of storage, like open cabinetry, and you just want some fun plates. You can do anything. You don't have to just do the slippery thing that I did. Slippery thing. And then all the little trays. And these, I think this little pack, that 4-pack that I got, was like $7. But I know you can see this stuff at the thrift store and reuse it. And so these are good catch-alls. You could serve light crackers on it. It won't hurt anything. You just don't want to really wash it, just wipe it down kind of thing. So we all know we serve like that sometimes. So let me just test this last one here. And let me know if you have any questions and if you wonder how to order any of this. I'll happily help you through that. If not, you just had fun watching. So then, like I said, I'll probably come back with my finger and just gently roll this around, but if I feel like it's too sticky still, I may stop, and I kind of do. So I'm not gonna finish this one up for you, but it's kind of fun just looking at it like that, right? All right, you guys, my heart to your heart. Go out, make something with joy. I'm gonna do some more little crafting. I have some other things I'm gonna do with my gel inks and stuff. So I have kind of a fun little thing, and then I have a whole bunch of little storage of little gift-ettes that I can just randomly hand out or sell if I wanted to. Okay, so that's what I got for you on this Maker Monday, and I hope you had fun watching that, and share this with anybody. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm always kind of hanging out on Facebook. Peace out.